Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. The reason I'm at the title screen and not at the actual chapter beginning is I would just like to point out that I started another file so I could kind of, play a little bit of a head start, so I kind of know what's coming up. So this one's a few chapters ahead, but obviously we're going to be on Chapter 9, Marauders, if you recall. I know I left out a little bit of the cutscenes because my SD card ran out of memory. It likes to do that to me, for those of you that are new to my Let's Plays. You know that happens a lot. And it will not be happening whenever I do the replays of Majora's Mask, Star Fox Adventures, and Star Fox 64. At least I hope not. Alright, so let's see here. I don't exactly remember what I did, so I have awarded my XP. No support. Alright, let's just go. Alright, so now if I recall correctly, this is the only chapter in this part 3 that you actually control the Crimean knights. And this level is actually not very hard. So the overall idea here is, for those of you that actually want the whole entire map of Tellius thing, since Ike and his mercenary group, along with the Gallia warriors, cross through the caves and into Gallia, and the other army does not want to do that, so they're going around, and by going around the mountains, they have to go through Crimea, but the Crimean army does not allow that. And so they just start raiding houses and for supplies and other stuff like that, and so the idea here is to stop them from doing that. So it sounds kind of weird, and I know it probably is, especially since you didn't get to see any of the cutscenes or anything like that, but that's what it is. You're going to want all your units, since Paladins and Silver/Gold Knights cannot climb the walls, you're going to want to put Danvid right here, and Khalil right here, and Marcia right there, because these three are going to have to be down here. So, yeah. Alright, now before we get started, I want to just let you know that there will be 3 units that will show up right here. You'll have a sniper, a swordmaster, and a fighter, or a warrior. One of the two. So I would recommend, right off the bat, going to direct and telling them your allies to halt. And then once the units get down there, they'll be able to fight them. And then the next thing I would do right off the bat, because this is always how I play the level, and it almost always works, is go ahead and have Astra do what little damage she can, which I know isn't much. And then have her retreat, and also have Malikov do the same thing. And whenever those enemy units come there, they'll have a little bit more backup. You can try to use the killer weapons. If they get criticals, then that guy's probably going to be dead. If not, then he won't be. Alright. Something funny I find, like, really funny, actually, about this map is, whenever it leaves there, is there's, like, still soldiers here. Like, this isn't even a halberdier. This is a soldier. I mean, they have a few halberdiers, but they're not really high level. And it's probably because the Crimean army units aren't very high level, but I still find it pretty funny that, they've got, like, class 1 units here still. I mean, maybe I'm just weird like that, but I think it's pretty funny. And I also know on the other file that I've started that this is definitely for a fact. If Marcia's speed is too low, she's not going to be able to double that soldier up there, believe it or not. Because I know she wasn't able to do it in mine, but Danvid was a Centennial instead of a halberdier. But, you can't play the game exactly the same way every single time, like, because I've already gone over this, but you can't guarantee that you're going to get a critical on one player every single time. You can't guarantee they're going to miss, stuff like that. You can't guarantee you're going to get the same level up increases. So there's no way, if you are using this as a guide, then there's no way you're going to be able to do it exactly like me. I can give you the general idea of what you're supposed to do, But, you know, and sometimes it just flat out comes down to luck. So yeah, they try to set the village on fire. Reinforcements will show up here pretty often, but they're usually, like, soldiers. So I wouldn't worry about them, really. I usually just sent Kieran down there, and he can take care of him by himself. Ah, drat. Oh well. Oh yeah, watch out for this guy, because he will kill Marcia if you're not careful. So I'm actually going to leave Marcia where she is. Actually, no, let's go over this after the sniper, since he is a level 2 unit. I suppose technically he's more of a threat. I think we've gone over that move before that Geoffrey just used, but it's soul, and basically what it does is it steals energy from your opponent, and depending on how much HP you need. So if you need 8 HP and you get soul on your opponent, then you'll get 8 HP back, but if they've got a really low amount of HP, like say you need 8 but they've only got 4, then you can only get a maximum of 4 HP from them. But soul will usually kill them because I think it either just gets rid of their defense or it doubles the damage or something like that. But I know it's got a bonus effect on it, so it'll probably get the job done. Now, you don't get anything for extinguishing the flames early or anything like that, so you don't have to make a huge deal about it, really. If you want to kill all the soldiers before you extinguish the houses, go ahead. I do actually find it kind of nice that the units are all level 1, because even though the Crimean army is, you know, a lot lower level than Ike's mercenary, maybe even your Dane army, I don't know. Sorry about that. Is the fact that, you know, they're still level 2 units. Like, Khalil's is still a sage, not a mage. Danvid's still a halberdier, not a soldier. Come on, critical. Darn it. What's funny is a lot of times that house up there in the top left will get set on fire by the guy I just killed, so I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't go for it. Yeah, these two can't do anything. Trust me, leaving them down there is a good idea, though. Die! Okay, good. He didn't hit me. Like I said, you gotta watch out for that guy. See, that's why you leave him down there. The first person I would take out is the sniper, because, trust me, this guy's accuracy is pretty bad, and he usually never hits me either, which is actually kind of surprising. But actually, I'm gonna try to aim for him, because the sniper can counter Astrid. I've actually never had Astrid die right there, and I hope not to see it happen, but you can never be 100% sure on that. I don't want to risk that. However, how much damage can she do? 32. Well, that's not enough. However, I can rig this to my ability by doing this. Because I want Khalil to have that speed wing. Because I'm not going to use Marcia. I may use Khalil. We don't know. And by we, I don't mean I. I may or may not. And there we go. And then I can just take out the Sword General with Khalil. Because, as you guys know by now, that generals have really, really bad defense against mages, aka resistance. Alright, let's get rid of you. Oh yeah, now he gets a critical now that he's got 1 HP. That's called an unnecessary critical. I better not get the hiccups while recording, because I think I nearly did right there for a second. And since I'm a nice guy, I'm just going to go ahead and extinguish this house. And move him right there and just wait for him to attack. Oh, that's why he went over there. I was wondering why he kind of hid in the corner like that. Oh, right, I forgot to ask them to actually do something. Oh, well, I've never had that healer survive, ever, when I was doing this, ever. I've never had that healer survive. Okay, so now the first thing we need to do is tell them to actually roam, because I know they're going to go for these guys, because that's all they can reach. Alright, they should be able to take out the sniper by themselves. They're actually pretty competent, which is good. Just in case I, like, really fail right here for some unknown reason, I'm going to battle save. I think they can take out that guy, too. Don't think they'll be able to get the Swordmaster, but if they can't, then they can't. Alright, the general's gone. I didn't realize they had a silver great lance. It's not very accurate though, so we're gonna stick with the killer lance and heal. Because that heal hit just not gonna cut it for the Swordmaster. And I know it won't cut it for the Swordsmaster. It's only gonna heal about 3 damage per turn, and that's just not enough to protect, really. Okay, are there any other archers in this map? Okay, good, there's not. Oh, come on, guys. Alright, the sniper's gone. Why would you go for the Swordmaster? Why? And you missed the Swordsmaster anyway. I could have taken him down. I wasn't concerned about him. And I probably should have healed Astrid, shouldn't I? Don't set that on fire. You're not a mage, you can't set things on fire. Okay, I don't care about these guys up there. Did Astrid survive, yes or no? I know these guys are fun. These guys I'm not worried about. I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't kill him, though. Okay, good. That was close. Oh no. Yeah. Alright, Astrid's gonna need to heal. Else I want her to die. And as much as I hate Astrid as a unit, I'd try not to lose any of my units. Use my lunets, as I said once. Not purposely, but I did. Alright, good. Thank you, Pinky, for serving your purpose. Now we can hide behind you and heal if we have... Okay, good. Actually, no, we need to let Geoffrey try to get most of this. Oh! Of course, I know that wasn't his fault, because even with the critical, it would have left him with 1 HP, so... That wasn't really his fault. I need you there. Alright, so next time on Let's Play Fire Emblem Ready at Dawn, we're going to get the rest of this done, and because there's not very much left in this little part right here, so be right back.